All right, I'm here with North Carolina legend, the face of North Carolina wrestling right now, Mike Macc. Mike, sorry coaching camp today. It was awesome. How do you feel about everything that happened today?
I feel good, man. It was an awesome first day camp. I will say, out of all the clinics I've gotten to teach, like in the past couple of years, like this group's focus, man, which sometimes you never know, with younger kids and high school kids. And then we also did three 2-hour sessions today, so it was long, man. And they were on it. They were locked in. They were focused. They listened well. They were picking up things pretty quickly. And yeah, it was a good first day. I'm really excited for the next 2 days.
Now, Mike, what does it mean to you to be a North Carolina kid and give back to North Carolina kids like this?
Yeah, man, it means a lot. I was in the shoes of a lot of these kids, right? I wrestled in high school in North Carolina and never got to do a clinic like this. And so I think this stuff's awesome. They're getting to learn, and we have a great time laughing, messing around with them, also getting to wrestle with them. And I know T really enjoys it too. And so it's great that I get to do it with one of my old teammates and current teammate, also roommate, you know what I mean? So we're having a blast. Western North Carolina is beautiful. I mean, you can't beat it. You got hikes, you got waterfalls, all the greenery and the mountains is awesome. So it's cool, man. But it means a lot, man. So I'm glad I'm able to do it.
So a lot of North Carolina kids, you said that you were in these kids' shoes, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
a lot of North Carolina kids, you're their hero. You're the man they're looking to. You're their inspiration. They're like, oh man, that we can actually do this at a D1 level.
Yeah.
Now, speaking to those kids, what would you say to them if they've kind of got those aspirations? What would you want, advice would you want to give them?
Well, first, that's humbling, man. It's weird to hear that still sometimes, but it's cool. It's something I'm really thankful for, and you don't take it for granted. So I hope that these kids realize that I'm just like them. I'm no different. Just a kid from North Carolina who grew up, started wrestling a little late, and just worked really hard and tried my best to learn as quickly as possible. And that's what I would say to them is just work hard, stay focused, do your best to make the right choices outside of the room that are going to help put you in the best position to win and accomplish your goals. And you'd be surprised where life takes you. So I think North Carolina kids personally, we got some of the most talent. We might start a little late, but once you start teaching us some wrestling, we're a problem. So I love that about the kids here. And so that's what I would say to y'all, though. I'm no different than y'all.
So, Mike, what's next for you? You got fourth at the Olympic trials.
Yeah.
Where are you heading next?
So still training in Raleigh right now, which is awesome. I'm enjoying it a lot. And yeah, so we got World Team Trials coming up in the next month and a half or so, 6-7 weeks. So I'm really excited about that. Boogie on 92 kilos. And then after that, just continue to train. Just didn't know if I was going to do another cycle, right? But it's like only 2.5 years pretty much. So it's like, why not? So I'm going to be locked in for this next cycle, and I'm excited, man. I think I still got a lot to learn. I think there's still a lot of growth to be made. And it's been fun. I feel like I'm still just trying to be a sponge, trying to soak up as much technique and just wrestling as I can, trying to be even more, trying to be a student of the sport even more. And so that's what's next for me right now, man. So
you talked a little bit about being a student of the sport, a little bit about work ethic, and so those things kind of lend into
people up. No,
beat people up.
Yeah.
So those things kind of lend into jumps from high school level to college level to senior level. Can you talk about like some of the jumps that you noticed from when you went from Sun Valley to NC State and then NC State to the senior level?
Yeah, so from Sun Valley to NC State, I realized I was really good at like 3 things in high school. And I just kind of like was pretty athletic, but I was pretty hard to score on. That was one of the things I was really good at. And I carried that into college, was still really hard to score on. Even now, I feel like I'm still tough to score on. I feel pretty comfortable with guys on my legs. I feel like I defend well, I got strong hips. So that's one thing that I've noticed I've been able to carry from high school all the way up to the senior level, and it's just gotten better. So that's been awesome. But I will say bottom wrestling is something I had to get a lot better at going from college to high school. From high school to college, man, oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
And then hand fighting. Hand fighting is like, just became a lot more precise, right? You realize how purposeful it is and where exactly you got to have your hands, and where you want to be putting guys and how you want to be creating angles and controlling ties. And all that stuff that I didn't even think about when I was in high school. So that I would say those are the two biggest things: bottom and hand fighting, going from high school to college. So for you guys that want to wrestle in college, start working on that stuff now so you're ahead of the curve. And then from college to the senior level, it's different, right? There is no bottom wrestling. There is no riding time. There's push-out points. It's no longer 3 periods, it's 2 periods, and you get a 30-second break in between. So you have shot clock. You got a shot clock violation. You get hit with passivity. You got to control the center. You got to make sure you're not wrestling in the zone too much. And so it's like, so the strategy's different. So when I got to college, you get all folk style, and you wrestle some freestyle, you know, at university nationals and world team trials, like for U23s. But senior level, the strategy's way different. So it's more of a chess match, right? If I get my opponent put on the shot clock, right, there's 30 seconds, right? If I got the leg up with 25 seconds, I could rush to score and get my 2. But if I'm really smart, I could wait with the leg up in the air for 5 seconds, get awarded my 1 point, now finish my takedown, now I got 3 points. So it's just different, a lot more strategic thinking. I think the details matter a little bit more because the guys are so much better. You're no longer trying to compete with the best in the U.S. You're trying to compete with the best in the world. And so you got to be really, really focused. You got to be sharp mentally, physically. Cardio's got to be good. So those are the biggest things. But the thing that I realized is, like, you approach college that way, you put yourself in a position of a national title, and then you just carry that over to the senior level. So there's levels to it for sure. But again, it just goes back to working hard and staying focused and making sure you're making the right choices.
So you were talking about how you're going through this next cycle, 2024.
Yeah.
After that, are you thinking about coaching career? Because watching you and Coach T, as some of the kids were calling him, like,
yeah, Coach
you
T.
guys are great with these kids, man.
Yeah.
So college level coaching, high school level coaching, what do you think about coaching in
I
the
don't know. I
future?
might be trying to knock people out, you know, but I that's something I've thought about too. I love coaching though. I've been blessed enough to have some coaching offers during COVID, which has been really, really cool. But I want to keep focused on training. And so that could be a possibility. I think I get a lot of joy from helping others get what they need and helping them develop and succeed. I really like that aspect of coaching and just kind of mentoring. I got siblings, I got little cousins that, you know, I love and try my best to be there for. So I kind of see, like, any kid that I'm coaching, I try and be the same way. So that could be a strong possibility. So I got some options. I got some stuff to think about, you know. But as of right now, man, I'm just focused on training, and I know those opportunities will be there when I decide to be done. So it is good to think about them now, but I'm not thinking about them like crazy, you know.
Well, Mike, man, like I said, you're it. North Carolina legend, face of North Carolina wrestling. We appreciate you being here at West Henderson High School, and we appreciate everything you're doing for the North Carolina wrestling community, man. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate that, man. Thanks for coming, man. It's good to see you.